Welcome to the Style Chronicles Weekend Chronicles. It's Friday and I just dropped the kids off to school, and then I came home and our pest control guy was here, so I had to kind of talk with him about some stuff. We had an issue, the neighborhood had an issue with mice last summer, like really badly, because they're developing some fields that are like surrounding us, a couple of two sections mostly, but they're really large, so a lot of wildlife was getting kicked out of there, and we were having, you know, hogs, and there's coyotes, and then there were some deer, but the deer have kind of moved on. It's so sad. Like when we first moved out here there were animals, but anyway, so mice were like a big thing, and for a while my husband and I were like, oh my god, it's just us, we're pigs. And then we started realizing, like, you know, that our neighbors were having issues too. I started to ask, because I'm the kind that I won't keep it to myself. I'm like, do you have this problem? Is it just us? And it wasn't just us. Not inside our house. Our house was fine. It's like sealed up. It was in our garage. And there was like a specific area that they were coming in through. There's a separate AC unit in our garage, separate from the house, because the garage gets used like for working out. And then sometimes we leave like cracker in there. So we have separate AC units for those things. And the, I guess, area where the AC was coming in, it wasn't closed up completely. So there were mice that were able to get in there, and they actually ate through a stroller that we were saving, you know, to use for Harper. And they ate through part of that, and just, you know, stuff that we had in storage that they kind of nicked at. So we had that problem last summer, and I was just like, look, I don't want to have to even see these things this summer. I don't even want to have to be aware of them. Like it's not an issue. I want it to be just a non-issue this summer, because it was so, it just makes you feel bad to have pests, right? I mean, we live in Houston, Texas in general. We have roaches, like the big roaches, and the tree ones come in through like certain crevices in our doors that aren't sealed properly or something. We know they come in through that, and every time they come in, they're on their back and they're dead already when we see them. But even then it's like, oh my gosh. And it's always like the worst moment. Like there will be no tree roaches in our house for like a week, and then the day we have people come over to visit is the day you'll see one. And it's always like in our breakfast room, running across the wall or something, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is not normal for us. Please don't, you know, think this is us. But anyway, so just pests in general that I wanted to discuss with him. I just went off on a total pest tangent. But anyway, so makeup today, I have on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I just go back to that so much because I absolutely love that palette. I have MAC's Blush Baby and Breezy blush on. I want to say Breeze, but it's called Breezy blush on my cheeks. Becca Skin Perfector in Moonstone up here, which is one of my favorites. I love that for highlight. On my lips, I'm gonna wear my Stila Baki. The problem with lipstick is I love wearing it, and I love, you know, I love having something on my mouth, on my lips. But I always wait until after I get my coffee in the morning. So after my Starbucks or my McDonald's run, I will put my lipstick on. It's so weird, I know. It's just this thing, I don't know. And like this one, I won't have to worry about transfer, so I could already put it on and get away with it. My red one too, the Besso, I could already do that. But it's just habit. Like I don't do it until after I have my coffee. Mostly because I don't really like the lipstick ring on my cup. Like I get it and then I'm constantly wiping it off. I don't know, I feel like it looks dirty. And then I just feel like I'm drinking lipstick. I don't know, it's weird. So that, we had a little bit of a late night last night. We went out to eat with my mom and my stepdad, because we haven't seen them in a while. So I went out to eat with them. They're very busy on the weekends. They're so busy on the weekends, it's not even funny. They do a lot of stuff in Galveston where they live. I won't say where, because people don't like it when I discuss my parents and what they do on social media. But anyway, so haven't seen them in a long time, and they're only available literally like during the week. Thursday nights is like their free night because they're so busy. And we had a late night, so we didn't get back until 10, and my kids were like, can we go to bed? But they had to take showers. I was like, you have to take a shower. We needed, you know, Eva had volleyball practice, so she needed to clean her hair and everything. So it was like 10:30 by the time they got to bed, and it was late, way too late. That is very late. It's unexcusable. I feel super bad about it because, you know, you're the parent. So it's like you're supposed to control these situations. And the fact that they went to bed so late falls back on me this morning. Eva was easy. She got up. It's go Texan day. So it's like rodeo day. You go Western. She got up. She got herself dressed. She was done. My son had the most difficult morning. He threw a major fit. I was trying to help him put his blue jeans on, and he kicked his foot into the pants. And when he did that, he slid, his other leg like slid, and he fell on his butt. And I laugh because it's just him, you know, like it's like you when you're mad and you do something and it just makes you look stupid, it makes you look dumb, like, you know, when you're an adult. So as a kid, it's frustration because you're mad, and so you do something in anger and it backfires on you. So he fell on his booty like so hard. Then he was mad because he had embarrassed himself. And then, you know, me, I was like, okay, fine, you do it yourself. So I left him alone with his pants to put them on himself because I'm not going to help him after that because, you know, he's just being a turd. Well, that set him off. He just had like the fit of the century in the bathroom this morning over that. And so, you know, and I don't mess with him until he calms down when he gets like that, because it, you know, two things. You as a parent aren't going to control the situation very well if you're upset, and he made me mad this morning. And then, you know, himself throwing that kind of a fit it was mostly out of anger because he was mad at the situation that he could not control. The thing was, I would not let him brush his teeth. He wanted to brush he has like this order that he likes to do things in. And I was going against that order. And yes, I wanted him to get his clothes on because we needed to get moving, and he was moving slow. So I was going against his order, and I know his order, but it was something like, just put your pants on. You know, I'm ready to help you put your pants on now. You need to do it now. And so he didn't like that, and he threw a fit. But anyway, so, you know, I just tend to walk away. I pick my battles with my kids. You know, it's like, you're going to act like that, you're going to get left alone. You can deal with it on your own. So he calmed himself down and put him on. And then brushed his teeth all on his own, by the way, because I tend to do a lot of that stuff for them. Teeth mostly because I don't trust them. I don't trust my kids to brush their teeth and floss the way they need to. So I will do it. And I know, you know, it's part of like, they need to become independent. They need to be able to do those things. I know. But that one night that I don't brush their teeth for them, I'm just like, oh my goodness, did they get all the plaque off of the back? Did they brush the sides? Did they brush the back? You know, so I get really frustrated with that. But anyway, so we got that done. He got off to school. They were a minute late, literally a minute late. We're always waiting on Abel to put shoes on or to do something. And this morning's fit just ran into I was like, you guys are late. I can't help. I'm sorry. And I considered leaving him at home and taking Eva to school so that she would be on time. But then I'm like, it's pointless because I'll just have to come back and get him and take him. And I was going to leave him with my neighbor, Crystal next door. She's got a baby and she would have come over to stay with him while I was gone. But, you know, it was like one of those, I'm considering leaving you while I take your sister to school so she's on time. And then I was just like, no, it was pointless for me because I would have had to have driven twice. But anyway, so that's that. What else do I have on my face? That's it. Oh, I was going to put one of these on. The Marc Jacobs pencils. This is Earthquake and this is Overnight. And I was going to do the brown because I think it's really pretty. But now I think I'm going to do the teal because the contrast and the way that it picks up with the blue in Baki, I think it's really pretty. So I think I'm going to do that. So next time you see me, I'll probably have this on my water lines. But that's it. So yeah. Our morning was crazy. I've got Girl Scout cookies to deliver today. I have to get into my office because I have payroll that I need to pay people. They need their checks, right? So got that going on, and then I have to get my kids later, and a couple of other errands that I have to make today. So alrighty, talk to you guys. Okay, so I said I had errands to run today. I just dropped off Girl Scout cookies, 11 boxes. To a lady that, I say lady because I want to call her girl because she's a high school friend. It's so hilarious. You know, like Facebook puts you in touch with people that you know, or you knew at a certain point in your life, and then it puts you in touch with them so you see their like live posted on Facebook. So sometimes it's daily or sometimes it's, you know, little tidbits of like your kids or their kids, or you see like bits of their life. So you feel like you know these people, like, you know them. Yeah, I know her. Yeah, but you really actually have not talked to them, like spoken to them in person. I'm waiting at Chick-fil-A for some, Harper's hungry, she needs lunch. Anyway, you haven't spoken to them in like forever. I mean, it's literally been since high school that I spoke to this lady, and I want to call her girl because the last time I actually spoke to her, we were girls. We were like 18-year-old girls. Anyhow, so dropped off cookies. She ordered, because I posted on Facebook if anybody wanted to order cookies. So she ordered, and I was so grateful. And of course, Eva, really appreciates it. My friends that have ordered through Facebook or family. But anyway, it's just so neat. It's so neat how you can go literally a decade or more and not actually speak to somebody or see them physically, but you know them from like Facebook, because it just puts you in touch. Now the thing is I know I will get questions. The thing is my Facebook is primarily friends and family. And I kind of leave it that way. I haven't created a Facebook for my YouTube because I don't know how to separate the two, and I don't know how to, like, how do I stay logged into my personal one and, like go back and forth. I don't know how to switch back and forth. So I haven't connected that. I use Instagram for posting things. And I'm hoping to get into Snapchat once I figure it out. I haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, so, I saw her and dropped off the cookies, and that was nice. And she's a beautiful person. She was a beautiful person back then, and she's even, more beautiful now, inside and out. And it's funny how, you can know someone but not really know them, but know them because Facebook says you do. It's crazy. So anyway, I'm in line at Chick-fil-A getting some food. Somebody asked me about my planner, and my purse is a mess, but it's the same planner. This is my mom and my dad's cookie orders. Same planner that I've had for a while. And right now I'm just doing this for Girl Scout stuff while I collect money, because I've got to turn all that in. I don't mind doing the cookies. I mean, it's for Eva, she's the one selling them, but I have to be responsible for the money, and having to keep track of all of this and then remember to take this out of my bag when I go, the grocery store, just because it's not my money. So, it's like, I don't want to have it with me all the time because it's not mine. So I'm just trying to get these cookies out of my house so that I can get the money and send it to our Girl Scout leader. And I just texted her because I think I want to give her what I have today after school, because she lives down the street from our school. It's just like, being responsible for it is giving me anxiety. I'm just like, if something happens to it, because it's not mine. It's like, that's Girl Scout money. So I just have anxiety over it. It's crazy. I'm next. Okay, so I'm home now because I got to pay. I mean, I'm sorry. I need to go to the ladies' room before I go pick my kids up from school. Anyway, speaking to you a lot from the vehicle, aren't I? Anyhow, I put this on my water line this morning, and I told you guys I was going to put it on the Marc Jacobs. This is the teal shade. It's called, what is it called? Overnight. It's called Overnight. I put it down here on my water line. I love it. I absolutely love it. I wanted to do brown because brown is more earthy. It's normal. It's typical. And it would have gone really well with this eye look because it's so pinky, earthy. It's modern Renaissance. But for the contrast, I thought this would be pretty, and I really do like it. I really like it. And these pencils, Marc Jacobs pencils in general, like I've got the black one, the gel eyeliner. These Highliner matte gel ones are amazing. They're like butter. They are so nice, and they just stay. So you put them on your water line and it stays, and then I put it on my tight line at the top and it stays, and it's so pretty. I just really like it. I love it. I'm in love with this color. I might have to figure out how to wear this in other ways than just the highlighter. Because I'm thinking I have this MAC eyeshadow that I love. It's a matte teal. I think it's called Peacock. But I love it. And I have to put a colored base underneath it in order to wear it. I'm thinking this would be a really good base for that shadow. Usually I do like a black or a white. This one would be nice. And pick up that blue. I might do, no, I already have these colors on. I was gonna say I might do that for dinner tonight, but I'm already going this direction. I'd have to take everything off and start over. tomorrow. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be nice. Really. Okay, so here's my outfit of the day. I've got this gray chevron Portofino on with this kind of, it's a gray blazer. It's kind of a gray, see, it's like a gray flannel. I don't know what it is. It's got like a small chevron to it, but it's got these little black pox on it. And then the Portofino, and then my jeans, which are dark wash jeans, and my Oxfords, silver Oxfords. And that was today's outfit. And then my earrings, which are Kendra Scott, which are really pretty. So yeah, and these glasses, which I love. I love them. This for dinner. I'm gonna walk now because I get a little.
Probably because of fish anyway.
Yeah, fish is lighter. I have so much stuff. The lobsters, yeah. Come on, son.
Mommy, it's like salt water in there.
Yes, it is. Walk, follow Dad. Thank you. Harper said no thank you. You like the fishies? The fishies. Harper likes the fishies.
I saw a baby fish.
Oh, that's why she wanted to go sit over there, because she can see the fish better.
I saw.
Trying to decide what we want. I always do fish.
The spot called Hopo. That one is too hard for you. No,
Please.
Hopo.
They have a good menu them. They also have pasta and chicken. It's salmon. Ginger salmon. Her plate.
Okay.
She's got noodles. What did you get?
My plate too.
That looks good.
How'd your plate dirty?
Shrimps. Your plate's not dirty. Harper, you ready to eat your coloring? Good job coloring. Wow. You colored the eyes? That's awesome. Good job. Just the eyes, huh? She said she's coloring the eyes. Eyes. Good job.